The first time I heard the voice in my headphones, it knew my name. I was editing a video around 1:30 in the morning. I remember the time because I just checked the clock on my monitor and thought about going to sleep. I work as a freelance video editor, so most of my work happens late at night when everything is quiet. My apartment was completely silent except for the soft clicking of my mouse and the low hum of my computer. I was wearing noise-cancelling headphones while editing some audio, when suddenly I heard something that wasn't part of the recording. A whisper, very faint. "Greg." I froze. At first I thought it was part of the video I was editing, maybe someone in the background saying something quietly. So I rewound the clip and listened again carefully. Nothing, just the normal audio from the video. I leaned back in my chair, confused. Maybe I had imagined it. Then it happened again. This time clearer. "Greg." My name. Right inside my headphones. I immediately pulled them off and looked around my apartment. The place was empty. The kitchen light was on. The hallway was dark, and nothing had moved. For a moment I just sat there, staring at the quiet room. At first I tried to laugh it off. Maybe it was some weird audio glitch. Editing software sometimes bugs out and plays random fragments of sound. Still, something about it felt wrong. The whisper didn't sound like it came from the video at all. It sounded like someone standing very close to me, almost directly behind my chair. I finished my work quickly after that. Before going to bed, I unplugged my headphones from the computer, just to be safe. The next day I almost forgot about the whole thing. I told myself it was just a strange bug, or maybe my brain playing tricks on me after too many hours of editing late at night. The following night I sat down to work again around midnight. I plugged the headphones back in and started editing. Everything felt normal for the first hour. The same quiet apartment, the same glow from the monitor lighting the room. Then, at exactly 1:28 a.m., I heard something that made my entire body freeze. Breathing, slow breathing, very quiet but unmistakable, right inside the headphones. I stopped moving my mouse. The breathing continued. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. It sounded so real that I instinctively turned around in my chair, expecting to see someone standing behind me. But the room was empty. My heart started beating faster. I removed the headphones slowly and placed them on the desk. The breathing stopped instantly. I waited a few seconds, staring at them. Nothing. Then I put them back on again. The breathing started immediately. Slow, calm, almost patient, like someone quietly waiting for something. Now I knew it wasn't part of the video. It was coming directly through the headphones themselves. I opened the sound settings on my computer and checked everything carefully. No microphones active, no voice calls, no apps using audio. Nothing. Yet the breathing continued softly inside the headphones. Then the whisper came back. "Greg." I ripped the headphones off again. At that point I seriously considered throwing them in the trash. But your curiosity got the better of me. Instead, I unplugged them from the computer and connected them to my phone to test them. I played a random song. Everything sounded perfectly normal. No breathing, no whisper. The audio was completely clean. That meant the problem wasn't the headphones. It had to be something with my computer. That thought didn't make me feel any better. The next night I decided to test something. I opened my audio recording software and started recording system sound. If the whisper happened again, I would capture it. Midnight passed, then 1 a.m., then 1:20. I was starting to think nothing would happen. Then suddenly, the breathing returned. Right on schedule, inside the headphones. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. My hands were shaking as I watched the audio levels on the screen. But something strange happened. The recording software showed absolutely no sound input at all. According to the program, there was complete silence. But I could still hear the breathing clearly. Then the whisper came again, even closer than before. "Greg, turn round." I didn't move. Every instinct in my body told me not to, but curiosity slowly won. Very slowly, I turned my chair. The room behind me was empty. Just my couch, my bookshelf, and the dark window reflecting the faint glow of my monitor. I turned back toward the computer. The breathing had stopped. For the rest of the night, nothing else happened. The next morning, I listened to the recording I had made. I expected to finally hear the whisper again, but the file contained nothing. No breathing, no voice. Just silence from start to finish. I almost convinced myself I had imagined the entire thing. A few days passed with no strange sounds at all. I started to relax until the fourth night. This time, the whisper didn't wait until 1:28. It started the moment I put the headphones on. "Greg." My blood ran cold. The voice sounded closer than ever. "Greg, you're listening now." I slowly looked around the room again, still empty. Then the voice whispered something that made my stomach drop. "Check the recording." My hands were shaking as I opened the audio file from the previous night and pressed play. At first it sounded normal. Silence. Then suddenly a voice appeared, not a whisper. A clear voice speaking calmly. But it wasn't speaking to me. It was describing something happening in real time. A subject sitting at desk, wearing black headphones, turning his chair slowly. My chest tightened, because that was exactly what I had been doing. Then the voice continued. "Subject believes the room is empty." I froze. My eyes slowly moved toward the dark window behind my monitor. The voice spoke again. "Subject has not noticed the reflection." My heart nearly stopped. I looked at the window. The glass reflected my desk, my chair, my computer, and something standing behind me. The recording ended with one final sentence. "Subject is now aware of observer."